Wrote a blog this morning. I thought it was maybe time people start talking. I wrote a blog this morning. I thought it was time maybe the left and the right, we start having a conversation and figuring out where we're at with things. Then I go online and I see people blasting a friend of mine's business because he's a Trump supporter. I know what they've done to my business because I'm a Trump supporter. And you see all the positive things going on. Yes, there are negative things, but you see the positive stuff going on. America's feeling good about itself. But the problem is the far, far left can't come to the table yet because you haven't gotten to the end of your rope. You are so unwilling to even look at what's going on in the world right now. Donald Trump is running America like a business, and it's succeeding. We're starting to see some results. Is it perfect? Hell no. But it's the first time I've seen a president really go in and put these tariffs on, which you all screamed about and your economists said we're going to destroy the world. Well, it didn't. They're actually helping. We're actually seeing some movement. We're seeing more investment in America. And yet you dig your heels in. You won't come to the table and have a conversation. You claim to want to. I had a bunch of nice, friends who are more liberal come on my page and say, yeah, Rick, we really, that's what we really think should happen. But they're not looking at the people out there that I'm seeing who could care less about having a conversation. They just want to be right. They can't even admit that they might be 10% wrong. I think they're much more wrong than that, but they can't even admit that they're 10% wrong. I was one of the first people, at least for me, I came out and said when Trump, when they were not allowing the information on Jeffrey Epstein to come out, I'm critical of that. I'm not a huge fan of the big, new, beautiful bill. I think it's got some beauty flaws and some pocks and marks. But at some point, I'm going to see what happens. And if it doesn't work, well, then I'll know my instincts were right. But it may work. I don't know. But I can at least have that conversation and admit that I might be wrong, or that something Trump is, everybody thinks I'm worshiping Trump. I'm not. That something Trump did is not working out so well. But I don't see movement on the far left. I don't feel like you really care about having a conversation with me or anybody else who thinks conservatively. You're still trying to destroy our businesses. You're still trying to defame our names. And I'm not going to play that game. So maybe I was a little overzealous.